God says something very serious is about to happen to you in the next 15 minutes. Jesus is begging you to listen to God right now before it becomes too late. You must not scroll past this moment because what I am about to reveal is not ordinary. And if you ignore it, you may miss something that could change the direction of your life forever. Please understand that the next 15 minutes are very important. You will feel a weight that you have never felt before, and how you react during this time will affect what happens next in ways you can't see yet. This is not a message of confusion or fear, it is one of love and urgency. I can see what is coming, but you can only feel what is happening now. It's not meant to scare you. It's a wake-up call before something gets out of your reach. Trust me, what I'm about to say is only for you right now. Stay here and pay close attention. If you believe Taperman, I'm telling you that something very bad is about to happen to you. It's not an accident or a stroke of luck. Your life has been building up to this moment for a while now. There have been time signs and small changes that seemed odd, but you ignored them because you didn't know what they meant. There is no longer any need to guess. The truth is now right in front of you. So, you can't say that no one warned you or showed you the way. It's not meant to hurt you. But what's coming may ask you to pay attention, be still, and obey in a way you're not used to. You will be safe and guided through this moment if you choose to listen now. But if you don't answer this call, you could cause more trouble than you'll solve. God wants you to listen to Jesus right now for a reason. This is because love doesn't stay quiet when there is danger or change around the corner. You are not being abandoned or left to figure things out on your own. There is someone or something around you that sees every step of your path. Things that are about to happen may seem sudden and even make you feel bad, but I can control and see them coming. As you read this, I am already ahead of time making plans for you. But you need to agree with what I'm saying right now. Now is the time to forget about other things. Put your thoughts to rest and listen to what is being said to your spirit. Take a moment to like this video if your heart feels like it needs to be done right away. This is your choice to stay present and not ignore what is being put in front of you. What's going to happen in the next 15 minutes has to do with something you've been carrying around for a long time. Something that hasn't been solved and is waiting for a choice or a change. You've been at a crossroads without realizing it. And you've been feeling tension without knowing where it comes from. That tension that was hidden is about to come to the surface, and you will need to act differently than you have in the past. This isn't a test meant to break you. It's a chance to show how strong, aware, and connected you are to me. Do not worry about being overwhelmed. If you listen to my voice, I will be with you every step of the way. To agree, type yes. As you listen to this, your heart may be beating a little faster. That's not fear. It's recognition. A part of you already knows this is true. You don't have to understand everything right now. Even if your mind tries to push it away or question it, I want you to trust that you are being led with care and purpose. Though, the seriousness of what's coming doesn't mean destruction. It means that it's important because not every moment is the same. This moment is very important, and how aware you are of it will affect how easily you handle what's coming next. You've been praying for certain things, wanting answers, and wanting your life to change. What's going to happen is linked to those wants. It's possible for something intense or unexpected to lead you to something you've been asking for all along. Even if it doesn't seem like it at first, things are coming together behind the scenes in ways you can't see, but you will soon feel the results. Stay calm, pay attention, and don't act out of fear or impulse. You need to be clear right now, not panicked. This is how I'm talking to you because you are unique and your life has a purpose that can't be ignored or put off forever. It's not always that I speak softly, sometimes I speak quickly. This is one of those times. Your life is not just cruising along without any plans. You are being asked to fully awaken and understand this. Nothing you do, how you feel, or how your life changes is separate from what's going on around you. The next 15 minutes are not random or empty. They are full of meaning that you are about to see and feel. Do not let doubt take over your thoughts right now because it will try to block out what you need to hear. You might want to write this off as a coincidence or your imagination, but doing that will keep you from seeing what's important. This isn't meant to confuse you. It's to get you ready for what's coming so that you aren't caught off guard. Keep this feeling of being aware because it will help you through what comes next. Don't worry or feel alone about this. I'll be with you through every second of what's about to happen. Please know that every seed you plant in this mission grows into a torch that shines in someone else's darkness. Whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our community does not go to a channel. Your actions are supporting a divine mission to save lost souls. But more than your support, we want your presence. When you head to our community through the link in the description or the pinned comment, you aren't just visiting a site. This is a sanctuary where you can post your prayer requests, lift up the burdens of others, and engage in daily discussions with a family that speaks the language of. You are entering a community of like-minded believers. Faith. Whether you are joining one of our membership tiers for deeper study, sowing a seed of faith, or simply joining our daily morning prayers, you are helping us build a global altar of worship. Heaven moves through willing voices, but it grows through a community that stands together. Each gift you give acts as living water for those in our community seeking healing and hope. Give and it will be given to you is the promise that sustains our shared mission. I invite you now to step out of the shadows and into this circle of prayer. Come with purpose, join the conversation and plant your seed in fertile ground. Let's open the heavens together. Release your seed today. Join our community and see what God brings back into your life. Can 9 easy words really make a difference in your money? It has already helped more than 19,000 people get out of debt and start living a life of wealth, freedom, and peace. When brain experts found out that this password works up to 20 times faster than the law of attraction, they were shocked. A lot of people do it every day and money just pours into their lives. Some people even think the results are so strong, it feels wonderful. But this big step forward is already being harmed by the law and could be taken away at any time. Before it's gone, click the link in the description and comments. The things around you, the way you think, or your situation will start to change in the next few moments. It will be clear to you when it happens. It could be very quiet or very loud and clear, but you can't ignore it either way. Do not rush when it comes up. Do not act without thinking and do not let fear control what you do. Instead, keep in mind what I'm saying and act calmly. In this way, you will be safe and smart as you go through this moment. Keep an eye on you and know that I'm guiding you even if you can't see it. There's no time to look away or get distracted right now. Your attention is what will keep you safe. Trust that what is happening is not against you but for your growth and alignment. Stay in touch and aware. You are being led through something important. If you stay with me, you will be stronger, clearer, and more in sync than you were before. You might want to react the same way you always do. But please stop and listen before you act. These are the parts where a lot of people miss what I'm doing because they're moving too fast to see the change right in front of them. Stay steady because being still right now will help you understand more. Type 2. 2. If you trust God, you've noticed that there is a pattern in your life that keeps happening even though you haven't talked about it. Because of how bad things are going to get, that pattern needs to be broken for good. You are going through something that will give you the chance to make a different choice and leave behind what was holding you back. It's possible that this doesn't feel good because change rarely does. But it's what you need to grow. I'm helping you break out of cycles that don't help you anymore. This moment is a part of that freedom. From time to time, you might have a sudden change in how you feel or what you're thinking. As if something is trying to get your attention more than usual. There is a reason for that feeling, so don't ignore it. You will be able to understand what is going on because I am putting awareness inside you. No matter how you react to that inner signal, this moment is very important. Just take your time and listen, you will know exactly what to do. Even if it feels different from how you usually act. You've asked for your life to become clear right now. Clarity is coming in a way that needs your help. I'm not making you do anything because what you want is what matters. Why does Jesus want you to listen? Because love always invites instead of controlling. But what you're about to face won't be too much for you. It will ask you to do something. It will ask you to trust that you can stay calm and act with purpose instead of fear. Something outside of you might also change a message, a conversation, or a sudden realization that throws you off track. In that moment, you'll feel like time stops for a moment in your spirit. You'll find your answer in that pause. Do not rush past it because that's where I can be heard the most. A lot of people don't pay attention to these pauses because they think they're not important. But if you do, you'll find that they are full of direction. Type 777 to get good luck. What's important about this moment, not the danger, is what makes it serious. It's important because it could change something in your life that has been stuck or put off for a while. You've been waiting for something to finally move, and this is a part of that thing moving that it doesn't look like what you thought it would make it any less powerful. There are times when the biggest changes happen in quiet, almost unnoticed ways that become clear later on. This is to remind you that you are not alone in life even though it may feel that way. I am with you in every detail and will carefully and precisely guide you through times like these. What's going to happen is something I know about, not something that will catch you if you're not careful. Right now, you are being safe. Let the fact that you understand what is going on as you listen to these words bring you peace instead of fear. Also, something inside you is becoming more awake, a more profound awareness that has been ready to come to the surface. This past year, you've been living based on instinct and habits. You are now being asked to pay more attention, though. This is where you can really see and feel your growth starting to take shape. Right now is the time when your awareness turns into your strength. The more you pay attention, the more things will become clear. During these next few moments, don't let anything pull you away. There may be little things that seem to want to distract you, but you need to keep your mind on the task at hand. Because of how serious things are right now, your attention is more important than usual. What you think about will affect how you feel about what's coming. Don't move around, don't lose focus, And don't let yourself go into autopilot. Not that you are being asked to do something impossible, but you are being asked to be careful. You should be intentional about what you think, what you do, and how you react to what happens. In this way, you align yourself with what I tell you. When you move with awareness, you move with a goal in mind, which is also where your safety is. I'm going to walk you through this step by step so you don't have to guess. What if all you needed to do to get rich was say the right words? This forgotten prayer is now helping regular people get out of debt and become financially free. Researchers say that each of these 9 words opens up a brain area that is deep in charge of abundance. It works in just a few weeks for people who use it at home. It was never meant to be public, and the government could pull this secret at any time now that it is before it's gone. Click the link in the description and comments. You should also pay attention to how timed what is about to happen is. You can make plans for the next 15 minutes because they are a window of time when things will work out. Even after alignment, it doesn't stay open forever. This is a very important moment because it will only last for a short time. You are being asked to take part in something while it is still open, not after it's over. As you start to understand this, you may feel some pressure, but do not let that pressure turn into fear. Instead, let it become awareness. Pressure can make you lose focus, or make you more focused depending on how you handle it. I am telling you to let it make you more aware so you can move with ease. You have the strength and calmness to handle this situation. What's happening has something to do with your future that you might not understand right away. This isn't just about the present, it's also about where you're going next. You are making the next steps by the steps you take now. That's why your answer is so important. You're not just responding to the present. You are making plans for how to move forward. I'm not going to leave you to figure this out on your own. You can always count on me to be with you, help you think, calm you down, and show you what to do. Even though you won't be able to hear my voice, you will feel it. I talk to you in a way that makes you feel certain. You can trust it because it won't lead you astray. Keep your balance right now because you are going through something important. It's not that you want to fail, it's that you want to grow and become more aware. Right now is a part of your journey that will take you somewhere better than where you've been. It's not against you. Even if it feels strong, things are going well for you in ways you'll soon understand. Your strength lies in keeping your mind and heart open right now. You don't need to know everything, but you do need to be present. Being present is what will help you get through this. Being in the present moment will help you see what's going on more clearly. And you'll know exactly what to do when you can see clearly. You are stepping into the exact window of time I've told you about. So this is not a mistake. The seriousness of this moment doesn't come from the chaos, but from how clearly you can see everything. Do not worry, what you are feeling is real and will help you not hurt you. Type 10 to say things are miracles either inside or outside of you. Something is happening that needs your attention in a way that is different from what you usually do. It could be a thought that feels stronger than the others or a situation that forces you to make a choice right away. Do not act quickly, now is not the time for quick answers. Instead, be very aware. I'm giving you stillness so that you can respond without being stuck in habits. You will find that everything is easier to understand when you slow down. You've acted too quickly before and wished you had waited. Now things are different because you were ready ahead of time. There was no reason for the warning you got to be scary, it was meant to help you. You're not going into this without knowing what's going on because you already know something important is going on right now. Being aware is what makes you strong, and it will keep you from making the same mistakes again. Over the next few minutes, you may feel like something is pushing you to act or make a choice. That stress isn't meant to overwhelm you, it's meant to bring you into the present. Don't let it make you scared or confused. Instead, let it remind you to stay rooted in what you just heard. You are being told to act with purpose instead of emotion. Sometimes someone or something will try to push you in a direction that doesn't feel right. There will be this small voice inside you telling you to stop, even if it looks familiar or comfortable. That signal is my voice telling you to stay away from things that aren't right for you. Trust your gut even if it doesn't make sense at first, because it keeps you from going into something that isn't right for you right now. 1 Type 1 2012. If you believe in Jesus, you don't have to do anything hard. All you have to do is pay attention to how you really feel right now. That quiet knowing is more true than anything else. The world around you may seem busy or loud, but your inner awareness is clear and calm. This is where your direction comes from. If you follow that calmness, you'll go in the right direction without getting lost. This time is also a time when you learn something about yourself. When you choose to stay present instead of acting out of fear, you start to see how strong you really are. You may have had doubts about your ability to deal with tough situations in the past. You can stay steady now, though. This is some of the growth you're going through right now. You're changing into someone who can handle big events without losing their cool. So, what does neuroscientists mean when they call this a wealth trigger? Because this 9-word password is already being used by 19,547 people. And things are changing quickly in their lives. Unexpected deposits, debts forgiven, and a whole new way of life. Scientists say it uses a brain system that is 150 million years old and controls money and plenty. It has already changed a lot of people's lives in just a few weeks. You're lucky to be seeing this. The page could go away at any time. Before it's gone, click the link in the description and comments. A change in your path is also linked to how bad what's happening is. You're not just passing through a moment. You're entering a new level of knowing about your life. This might not be clear at first, but it will become clear as you keep your mind on it. Things that were tough will start to make sense, and things that were heavy will feel lighter, because you are aligning with direction instead of resistance. This is the case. Another thing you might notice is that your thoughts are getting clearer, like outside things are losing their power over you. This is not something you were trying to make happen. It is just happening because you chose to be here. When you're there, clarity takes the place of confusion. This is what's going on with you now. You are becoming more aware, which lets you see things more clearly than before. Do not forget how important this moment is. It is shaping something bigger than what you can see right now. Things that happen next in your life will be affected by every choice you make right now. It was meant to help you go through this without regret, which is why you were warned, because you have a choice. You can respond differently, and that will make things better. You also have a sense of safety that you should not ignore. Now feels very important, but you are not in danger of getting hurt or lost. Every step you take is being carefully watched over as you are led. This safety measure doesn't make it less serious, but it does make sure you're not the only one going through it. You are being helped in ways you can't fully see, but if you pay attention, you can feel it. What you are going through right now is not something to be afraid of, but something to value. You need to pay attention and be there at this moment because it has meaning. If you pay attention to it, it will show you what it wants to show you. You miss the chance it brings when you ignore it. This is the reason why it's so important to be here now. Even though your mind tries to tell you otherwise, you are doing better than you think. You are already moving in the right direction because you are still here, still listening, and still aware. You're not lost or behind schedule. You are right where you need to be right now. Believe that because it will help you stay calm as things go on. Also, something is changing inside your spirit. As you get through this, a quiet strength is growing. This strength is steady and calm, not loud or strong. This is the kind of strength that lets you stand firm without acting on impulse. You already have this strength, which is what you need right now. It's already there, so you don't need to look for it. You will get a better sense of why it was important for you to listen as this moment goes on. Things that were uncertain before will start to feel guided, and things that were heavy before will start to feel like they have a purpose. This is since you are not resisting your movement, but instead are aware of it. Instead of trying to handle everything on your own, you're letting yourself be led. This is where things start to get more important. Not because something is wrong, but because you are making a choice about something important. You are not here by accident, and you are not hearing these words by accident. You are here because you were meant to see this moment and make your way through it. Type 1:1. When you walk by faith, there is a small force trying to tell you what to do next. And watch out that you don't fall back into old habits. When you were younger, you might have answered quickly and without thinking, letting your feelings or stress control you. Now though, you're being told to stop, take a deep breath, and make a different choice. This is where your growth shows itself, not in ease, but in awareness. You make room for my guidance to become clear when you choose to slow down. Sometimes something or someone will show up in a way that feels familiar, like it's a repeat of something you've already seen or experienced. These things look like they do to you because that is part of what you are being shown. You are being given another chance to act wisely instead of foolishly. We're not going backwards. We're moving forward with a better understanding. You're not the same person. Even though things may look the same, as you move through this moment, you might feel tense like something is waiting for you to answer. It's not meant to hurt you, it's just meant to keep your attention. It keeps you in the present so that you don't get sidetracked or confused. Keep that awareness with you because it will help you make the right choice. Right now, your strength is patience. So don't act too quickly to get rid of the stress. Type 777 to get good luck. Another deeper truth about your life and the way you are going is also being shown to you. You're starting to understand that not all things that seem important need your immediate attention. Some things need to be seen before they can be done, and now is one of those times. You are being taught how to take a step back and see things clearly before going forward. A lot of things in your life will be different after you learn this skill. People's financial lives are being changed quietly by a 9-word password that got out. It has already helped more than 19 zillion people get money, freedom, and peace. People use it every day from their couches and say it has helped them make real money. Scientists say it works much faster than other methods because it uses deep brain pathways that are linked to money. Elites used to keep the secret, but now it's spreading too quickly. But this secret could be revealed at any time by the government. Before it's gone for good, click the link in the description and comments. It's possible that you want to go back to what is safe or familiar. I am telling you to move toward what is right, not what is easy. Even if things feel tough, It's not the same thing as being pain-free. Now is the time to make a choice about alignment. You can get something better when you do what is right. Even if it feels strange at first, have faith that you are being led to something that will make things better, not worse. Along with that, something inside you is getting stronger right now. A quiet confidence that doesn't depend on what's going on. Your trust in me comes from our relationship, not from what you see around you. It is steady, calm, and easy to see. As you go through this moment, it guides you. You won't have to prove anything or force anything because what's meant for you will be easy to hold on to. Trust your gut and you'll get through this without any trouble. Besides being important right now, this moment is also important for your future, because what you do now will affect what happens next. This isn't meant to scare you but to make you aware. You have the power to make your path lead to peace instead of regret. Right now, every choice you make has weight, even if it doesn't seem important. That's why you need to be present and deliberate. You might also notice that your thoughts are getting clearer, like something is helping you concentrate. Your choice to stay aware is what is making this happen, not something you are making happen. Distractions lose their power when you are aware and clarity comes naturally. You are in this state right now and it is helping you get through this moment. Stay in this state because it's where the answers are. Don't worry or feel stressed out. You're not the only one going through this. I am with you and will help you every step of the way. Your safety and direction are being watched over even if you can't see it. That moment might feel important, but it's not too hard for you to handle. You are stronger than you think, and now is your chance to show this strength. Do not think about doubt right now because it will try to make you less aware. Thoughts may try to make you question what you're going through, but you can't let them take over. Stick to how you feel inside because that's where the truth is. Your fears are not as reliable as what you know inside. Trust it and it will lead you in the right direction. Also, something from your past is being shown to you, something you might not have fully grasped before. Now to get to where you are now, you can start to see patterns in the choices, events, and patterns you made. This knowledge isn't meant to make you feel bad, it's meant to make things clear. You can see how much you have grown and how far you have come. This moment shows that you are not the same person you were before. As this time goes on, you will start to feel calm instead of the tension you felt at first. The fact that you are calm shows that you are following my advice. Fear goes away when you are aligned and peace takes its place. Right now you are moving into this. That peace will lead you in the right direction. So let it guide what you do. You are being guided through something important and you are stronger than you think. Remember that you can get through this with confidence and clarity. So don't doubt yourself. Now is the time to become more aware. Tests are not meant to make you fail, but to help you grow. Around this point, a lot of people stop being aware because they think the moment is over. But I want you to know that it's not over yet. You'll decide how this experience ends in your life in the next few minutes, which are just as important as the ones before. Stay in the present, because what you do now will determine how this moment goes from here. To accept change, type 555. Even though you can't fully explain it, something inside you has already started to change. There is a difference between how you react now and how you did before. You are not letting fear strongly guide you. The fact that you are growing in this way is proof that this moment was meant to make you grow. This shows you that you can deal with something important without losing your calm. These lessons didn't come to you all at once. They've been building up inside you for a long time. As this goes on, you may notice that something that seemed important at first is now becoming clear. The stress that was there is starting to change into understanding. This is what happens when you choose to be aware instead of reacting. You start to see things for what they really are instead of how they look at the moment. This clarity is what you get for being present and listening instead of rushing to act. It's possible that you still need to make one last decision or answer a few questions before this time is over. Even though it doesn't feel as strong as it did before, it still means something. Don't forget about it just because things are less stressful now. At the end, when you're less tense and more open, you may make the most important choice. Pay close attention because this is where your awareness needs to stay steady. Rate 333. If you believe in the process, you can also start to see why this moment was called serious. Not because it was dangerous, but because it was important. It was about getting you to a place where you could see clearly, make smart choices, and get stronger. You couldn't have been fully told about this ahead of time because you had to experience it for yourself. You can tell the difference between reacting and being led now that you are in it. That's something you'll remember long after this moment is over. How did the wealthy get so much money so easily? A simple 9-word password has been made public. A lot of people use it every day and see money come into their lives like never before. Scientists say it turns on an old brain system that is directly linked to having a lot of things. Backed by Harvard, tested in the lab, and life-changing. Many people have already been able to get out of debt in just a few weeks. This breakthrough is under a lot of stress, though, and it could end at any time. Before it's gone, click the link in the description and comments. Additionally, you are beginning to feel a sense of peace. This peace doesn't come from knowing all the answers, even if you still have questions. It comes from knowing that you are being led. It gives you peace of mind that you are not alone and that things are going as they should. Let the peace settle into the way you think and act as you move through the last part of this moment. It will keep you steady. You might also start to see how this event is linked to other parts of your life. What you've learned here isn't just useful for this moment. It will help you in some other situations too. It is being taught to you how to deal with stress, stay calm, and follow your inner guidance. You will use these skills over and over again. This moment is not separate from the rest of your life's growth. Do not forget or move on right away from what you just went through. Pause to think about how you responded differently, how you stayed present, and how you listened. Being aware of this is helpful and you can carry it with you. It gets stronger as you become more aware of it. You are creating a new way to live your life, one that is guided instead of reactive. You are also being set up for something that will happen after this moment. You might not see it right away, but it will become clear soon. The way you answered this question has made a way possible that wasn't there before. You picked awareness over fear. And that choice has changed the way things are going. This is how things start to change in your life. Not in one big event, but in small times like this one where you can make a different choice. You're not the same person you were before these 15 minutes. You have changed in some way. You have reached a higher level of awareness, even if it is still quiet and not fully clear. And people will keep becoming more aware of this. This is the start of a new way of being, not the end of something. You're learning to have faith in yourself, in my advice, and in getting things done. As this moment comes to an end, you may feel like a weight has been lifted off of you. I know you're feeling that way because it means you've made it through this. You didn't let fear run your life and you didn't ignore how you felt. You stayed present and that helped you get through it. You should be proud of this because it shows how much you've grown. Do not try to downplay what just happened in your mind. Even if it tries to tell you it wasn't anything or that it doesn't matter, you know that something changed. Believe what your gut is telling you it's real. This moment was important, but how you responded to it was even more important. Even though it seems like a small step, you have moved forward. As you move past this moment, there is also a reminder for you. Things won't always come with such a clear warning. You can keep this awareness with you, though. You know when to pause, how to listen, and how to answer with meaning. These are tools that will help you in the future. You no longer need to look for signs outside of yourself when things are uncertain, because you now know how to listen inside. I'm still with you, just like I was at the start of this moment. It's still me and it never will be different. You won't be left alone now that this time is over. Along with guidance and protection, you are moving forward. Please know that this is not a one-time event. It is part of our ongoing relationship. Being here listening and responding with awareness were all good things you did. You chose to do this, which is not something everyone does. You made a choice that changed things, but you can't see them all yet. Have faith that the good things that have already started will bring more good things. You are not going backwards. You are moving forward. What you just went through wasn't just about the situation. It also woke up something inside you that had been waiting to come out. It has been shown to you that you can deal with tough situations without getting scared or confused. This realization is strong because it changes how you will handle the next few things. You are not the same person who acts without thinking anymore because you know how important it is to stop and listen. You will remember this strength for a long time after this moment is over. A calm sense of relief is also taking over. Even though you are still trying to figure out what happened, you're not just feeling better because the moment is over. You're also feeling better because you dealt with it differently than before. You were there, that's right, which you did with awareness. This is how growth looks. It's not big changes that happen, but small ones that change the way you think and act. It's important to let yourself know that, so do it. You might start to see how this moment is linked to other parts of your life as time goes on. You may feel better about situations that were too much for you to handle before because you know how to handle them now. You are starting to understand that you don't have to react right away to everything. To pause and observe before acting is sometimes the most powerful thing you can do. This is the knowledge you now have with you to get in line with God. Type 888 also. Something bigger is being planned for you than what you can see right now. The way you handled this situation opened a door that wasn't there before. The results are starting to take shape, but you might not see them right away. This is how change usually happens. At first, it was quiet, but over time it became clear. Believe that what has changed inside you is already affecting what will happen next. Why are so many people suddenly getting money? Because they found a 9-word wealth password that was hidden in research on neuroscience. Users report getting money they didn't expect, getting rid of debts and finding new opportunities. Some people say it feels almost divine. Scientists have confirmed that it turns on a powerful old part of your brain that is linked to wealth and plenty. But it won't be free for long now that it's been leaked. Before it's gone for good, click the link in the description and comments. If you want to fully understand what just happened, you may want to go back and look at every detail. It's good to think about things, but don't let too much thinking get in the way of the clarity you have gained. You don't have to know every little thing about what happened to know that something important has happened. It's not the little things that happened that matter, but how you responded. Keep your attention on the growth, not the mess. You are also developing a deeper trust even if it is only there in the background. You're getting more faith in your ability to stay calm, listen and answer with purpose. This trust isn't based on what other people do, but on what you know. It is something that will get better as you use it. You will be able to hear my advice better if you trust yourself more. These kinds of things happen all the time. They're just part of your journey. Things will keep happening in your life that need your attention and awareness. The only difference is that you are now better equipped to deal with them. What it's like to stay present and guided is something you have learned and you will remember it. As of now, you are not starting from scratch because you have already moved forward. Things in your life are starting to feel more in sync, even if you can't see it all yet. Things that didn't seem to fit together at first may start to fit again. It's not that everything is changing quickly, it's that you are changing. When you change how you react, things start to change in your life. You are starting to live in the quiet power of awareness. Please don't forget how important what just happened is. You might think it's not important now, but it has a bigger effect than you think. These events have shown you that you can do more than you thought. It has shown you that you can deal with serious things without getting angry. That knowledge will change how you handle situations in the future. It's also possible that you feel closer to your inner voice now, like it's easier to hear and understand. This is because you have practiced listening to it when you had to pay attention to something else. That connection gets stronger the more you listen. Paying attention to how you feel inside is how you stay guided, not by looking for signs from the outside. As you move forward, you might find chances to use what you've learned in new settings. Even though these chances may not seem as important, you will still need to be aware of them. You keep growing in this way through small steps that build on each other. You don't have to be perfect, but you are being told to be aware. Being aware of that is what will keep you in line. You are also being told that you are not going through this journey by yourself. My presence has been with you through everything you just went through, and it still is. You are being led through every part of your life, not just the hard parts. The only difference is that you now know about that help more. Being aware of this will make you feel less alone and more supported. You can also take a sense of peace with you from now on. It depends not on what's going on but on how close you are to me. When you stay in touch, you can keep calm even when things look bad. This is the peace that is getting stronger inside you. You can go back to it whenever you need to. You've been through something important and now you're stronger and more aware afterwards. This is not the end of your growth, it's just the next step. As you keep going, you learn more and become more in line with your purpose. Every time you have a moment like this, you grow and become someone who can move with clarity. Keep this thought in mind as you go about your day. It will guide you in ways you might not expect. You don't need to look for direction because you already have it. Believe that you are being led and that what happened is a part of something bigger. You're not lost or by yourself. You are moving forward with strength, direction, and understanding. There was never just that minute of seriousness. There was also what that minute made you feel. Right now, you have something new and deeper on you that will start to change the way you think and act from now on. Pay attention, because this is where the real change starts to happen. To stay alert, type 606. In that moment, there was more than just pressure. There was also alignment. You were taken to a place where your awareness grew stronger than your fear. This is not a small thing. That change will affect how you live your life from now on. You might not fully understand it yet, but in the next few days, you will start to see it because you know how to stay present. Things that used to be too much for you will now seem manageable. You also need to know something important about why this happened the way it did. Besides being led through a situation, you were also taught to recognize my voice when it matters. In your life, you have asked for direction, and it doesn't always come in calm and steady ways. It can happen at times when you need to give it your full attention. That's why you learned to listen better. That's what it was. A moment that made you better able to listen and answer. As this awakening grows inside you, know that helping with this mission is not a joke. It is a sign from God. You can support this work through the link in the description or the pinned comment. Whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our COF community. By doing so, you become part of Jesus' plan to stiff souls who are still stuck in fog. Every seed turns into light that fights against darkness. If you water others, you will be watered yourself. Jesus says, this is not history. It is a living promise about your future. Come into this moment with faith and a plan. What God has already planned for your life can be unlocked through your giving. Why are over 19,547 people getting rich all of a sudden? Because they started using a weird 9-word password that was found while studying the brain. People use it from their couches and report getting money in their accounts without expecting it. Getting rid of debts and improving their lives. Scientists say it turns on a part of your brain that controls abundance that is 150 million years old. Backed by Harvard, tested in the lab, and life-changing. Elites used this password in secret until a neuroscientist told everyone about it. Then it spreads quickly and could be taken down at any time. Before it's gone for good, click the link in the description and comments right now. You might want to get back to your normal routine and move on as if nothing important had happened. But I want you to take your time with this. Take some time to think about how you felt, what you saw, and what you did. This thought will help you get to the bottom of what happened. It will also help you remember times like these in the future. If you feel lead type 111 in small ways, you will start to notice that you are becoming more aware of things. You might notice that you think about what you want to do before you act, or that you have a better idea of what is right and wrong. These are signs that you are getting closer to following my advice. There is more than one of these alignments, and they get stronger over time. What you went through was a part of that growth. Also, you're starting to understand that being serious doesn't always mean being in danger. There are times when it means something important, a moment that is heavier than others. You just went through one of those times, and instead of being scared, you had awareness. Your path has changed because of that answer. The effects are starting to show. Even if you can't see them all yet, I also want you to notice something else. You weren't by yourself during this. I was with you the whole time, guiding you, keeping you safe, and helping you stay calm. It might not have been clear to you, but the way you were able to stay steady made you feel it. That's my presence, and it's always with you in all parts of your life, not just when things are bad. As time goes on, you will have to make choices that feel important. This isn't always how you know you need to be warned, but you now know how to listen to yourself. That's the present you've been given. You now know how to pause, how to feel, and how to clearly answer. This is something that will always help you. On top of that, you might start to notice that your confidence is growing, but not in a big way. You have more faith in yourself now that you know you can handle times when you need to be aware. This trust is important because it lets you live your life without worrying or being afraid all the time. You're getting steadier, more grounded, and more aware. Also, a stronger bond is growing between you and me. You are learning that I am not far away or quiet, but that I am here with you and helping you in real ways. The more you listen and talk, the stronger this connection will get. You will feel my presence more clearly the more you know I'm there. You don't have to force this to happen. It will happen on its own if you stay aware. Remember what you've read. It might look easy, but it has a lot of power. That which teaches you to pause, listen, and answer with intention will make your life better. Now that you know this, it will protect you, guide you, and help you make better decisions in the future. It's not just about one moment, it's about many more to come. Also, something bigger than what you've seen so far is being planned for you. This wasn't the end of your growth, it was just the next step. There will be more times when you need to be aware, and you are getting stronger for those times. You're not being overwhelmed, you're getting ready. Everything that is happening to you is part of getting ready for that. There may be times when you question what you felt or if it was real. It makes sense. Don't let those doubts take over, though. Remember how you felt at that time. When you stayed present, everything became so clear. It was real and it came from the way you connected with me. Trust that even if your mind tries to tell you otherwise. You don't have to be perfect, but you are being shown how to be aware rather than perfection. Being aware is what keeps you in line. You can change, learn, and grow when you are aware. That's what counts. You are growing, and each moment like this makes that path longer. Keep this awareness with you as you move forward. Let it shape the way you think, what you do, and the choices you make. You don't need to look for direction because you already have it. You already know how to get to it, and no one can take that away from you. As you stand here, you can see the damage that just happened. In a quiet but clear way, something inside you has changed. Even if everything else around you seems to be the same. Many people lose the value of what they just went through because they go back to old habits too quickly, not recognizing the change that has started inside them. Please take a moment to understand that this was more than just a moment that passed. It planted something inside you. If you take care of that seed, it will grow into wisdom that will help you over and over again. Do not try to get rid of this feeling quickly. It has more value than you think. To stay in place, type 999. You didn't turn away from something that needed your full attention, patience, and willingness to listen. That's more important than you think. A lot of people have times like this, but they either don't notice them, brush them off, or rush through them without understanding. You stuck around, listened, and let yourself be led, which changed the course of your life. Not with big loud actions, but with small choices to stay present. This is how change starts. Can 9 easy words really make a difference in your money? It has already helped more than 19,000 people get out of debt and start living a life of wealth, freedom, and peace. When brain experts found out that this password works up to 20 times faster than the law of attraction, they were shocked. A lot of people do it every day and money just pours into their lives. For some, the results are so powerful that they feel like gifts from God. But this big step forward is already being harmed by the law and could be taken away at any time. Before it's gone, click the link in the description and comments. Something more important happened that you were just now starting to understand. You were not only shown how to handle a situation, but also how to trust the voice inside you that comes from me. This trust is something you will carry with you into the future, because you know how to stay calm and listen. You will start to understand that you don't need to freak out when something seems important. Your life is changing in a big way because of how intense things were before. You may feel like everything has calmed down now. However, that stillness is not emptiness, it is clarity. It's the place where understanding starts to take shape. Sit in that stillness without trying to fill it with thoughts that aren't important. Here you'll start to get a better sense of what this moment has given you. Rate 333. Also, if you trust the path, there is something important you need to remember from this. Remember that the first thing you do isn't always the best thing to do. You just learned that pausing makes room for clarity to come in. There are many ways to use this in your daily life. You now know that being still can help you make better decisions, have better conversations, or face bigger challenges. You are also starting to understand that my guidance is not something far away or out of reach. You can feel it when you take some time to listen in silence. It's already inside you, so you don't have to look for it elsewhere. It will become more clear as you trust it more. This is how your bond with me gets stronger over time. There is more confidence in you going forward. No matter how soft it is never too loud or overwhelming. It is always steady and calm. This confidence doesn't come from outside factors. It comes from your ability to stay aware and act wisely. You have shown that you can handle tough situations without losing your cool. That realization is strong and it will change how you deal with problems in the future. You might start to notice small changes in the way you think and act as time goes on. You could pause more often, think about what you're saying more deeply, and answer with more thought. These things show that you are getting better. They might not seem important, but they are. You don't always grow in big, obvious ways. Sometimes it happens in small, steady ways that change the way you act over time. Also, you are being reminded that not every moment in your life will be this intense, but every moment has the potential to make you aware to stay in touch with me. You don't need intensity. You can use this awareness in your everyday life to help you with both little and big difficulties. You stay aligned this way, you don't wait for important times. You're present all the time. Being thankful may also start to come over you as you think about what just happened. It was a big deal, but it helped you understand things better and grow. This is something to be thankful for, because not every experience helps you understand something this way. Seeing how valuable something you've been given is will help it grow. You don't have to remember every little thing about this moment, but you should remember how it made you aware. Being aware of that is what will help you move forward. This is what will help you notice when something important is happening even if there is no warning. This helps you get in touch with your life and your path. Along with that, you may feel a sense of peace that stays with you over time. This peace doesn't depend on what's going on around you. It depends on how close you are to me. You can stay calm even when things don't seem certain. If you stay connected, this is the peace that is getting stronger inside you. At the same time, you are getting ready for times when you will need to be as aware as you were just now, because you've already taken a step forward. You are not being left not ready. Every moment like this one makes it easier for you to stay calm and follow the rules. Even when it seems quiet, you are growing. Do not let yourself go back to old habits before you see how they are different from you. You're not the same person you were before this. You've learned something that will change your life for a long time. It gets stronger as you become more aware of it. Being aware of something makes you more aware when you use it. I'm still with you just like I was before, during, and after this. You are about to enter your divine future. But remember, this breakthrough is not for you alone. Your testimony is the bridge someone else will use to reach their own miracle. Archangel Michael is inviting you to visit Community through the link in the description or the pinned comment. Whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our community does not go to a channel. Your actions are supporting a divine mission to save lost souls. By joining our like-minded community, you are no longer praying in isolation. You are adding your voice to a global sanctuary where we discuss the Word daily and stand in the gap for one another. This is not poetry. When Jesus says give and heaven will open over you on this platform, every seed you plant turns into oil for your destiny, fire for your calling, and a hedge of safety for your family. Now is your time. Step into our community prayer wall. Share your heart. And as you give, watch God multiply what you let go of. Let's finish this journey together. Visit our community now. Join the family and see your heavens open. Before we get to the end of this powerful story, let's reflect on this deep truth. You did not find this message by accident. This is a divine appointment meant specifically for you. You are being invited into a protected, faith-filled community at the link in the description and pinned comment. A place where divine abundance is not just a hope, but a promise built on the Word. By heading to the site right now, you are unlocking access to a sacred community of like-minded believers. When you join our membership tiers, you gain immediate entry to powerful content, daily devotions, and divine insights that are hidden from the world. This is your chance to enter a sanctuary where you will receive spiritual guidance, unwavering support on our prayer wall, and speedy progress toward your destiny. Do not let this moment of destiny pass you by. Your breakthrough is waiting. Join our inner circle through the exclusive link in the description. This is how you guarantee you never miss the personalized messages and spiritual warfare tools meant to elevate your life. If you feel called to deepen your connection, the link is waiting for you in both the pinned comment and the description. For those who want to amplify this work and carry the light home, you can find our guided ebooks and Bibles in the pinned comment. Whether you join as a member or sow a seed through our resources, your presence and energy change the world. Take the step. Your abundance awaits.